What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope that you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I'll continue bringing you great content. So, a couple of things. There's a little bit of noise in the back, but this is the only time I'm able to do this video, so we're going to get through it. Okay? That's number one. Number two, this is my first time doing a video on an AR-15, particularly any kind of rifle. I normally do pistol videos. So we're going to get through it, and it is not a review. It is just to go over what I've done to my AR, since a lot of you asked me, you know, what's on my AR? How did I set it up? So again, this is not a review. It's just to let you know what my AR looks like. All right. Now, in the state of Connecticut, as regular civilians, we're only allowed to buy pre-banned ARs. Okay, you can buy other little rifles here and there, but as far as a AR-15, it has to be a pre-banned if you're a regular civilian. Law enforcement, military, they have other stipulations and they could pretty much buy whatever they want, but I'm a civilian, so this is what I have. Now, if you want to know what a pre-ban is, long story short, back in like 1994, Bill Clinton signed a assault weapons reform bill. It was like, I don't know, 10 years long, and it prohibited all states from buying assault rifles, as they call it. And the bill expired, and all states were allowed to buy whatever they wanted. The Sandy Hook tragedy happened up here in Connecticut, and so our governor went back to what was initially written in the bill, and somehow, I don't know, Connecticut found a loophole or something and allowed us to buy pre-ban rifles that were made before the ban. Long story short, but that's the video for another time. But anyway, this is a pre-ban. So I bought this off of a friend, and before I get into the details of it, because I know all you safety police on YouTube, let me just let you know that the gun is safe. I checked it even before we went on, I started recording, so it's safe. All right, now, so I bought this from a friend, and I'm standing up, so I'm gonna try to get this in the video as much as I can. When I purchased this from a friend, it was, well, it's an essential arms lower, and the upper receiver was a little different. So what I did was I went to a friend of mine who is a gunsmith, and he also put together rifles, and he changed the upper receiver. He also changed the handguard. So it's all from Gun Tech, and he put it together for me, just so you guys can see it. And this is a light rail, a lightweight rail. So I love it, and I love the designs. And if you look closely, there are like rubber, what do you call it? I call them little rubber fill-ins. And it's just so that when, you know, I have my hand, I don't know if you can see it, my hand up here, it's, it makes it just a little softer to hold, all right? But they're like rubber plugins. I think that's what they're called. Anyway, this is from Gun Tech. This is the lower's essential arms. What else did I get done to it? With the barrel, I think it's like a 4150 chrome moly barrel. The handguard is 15 inches. The barrel is 16 inches. The muzzle brake is also from Gun Tech. Okay, just a standard muzzle brake. The foregrip is from Strike Industries. And you're probably wondering why it's blue. It's blue because when I got the Cerakote work done for the pistol, I wanted a little color. I wanted it to pop. So I figured, okay, I have a black rifle, and I'm a very colorful person by nature. So I figured, you know, I don't want my rifle to be all, you know, Care Bear bright, but I love blue and red, and so I figured the red was a little too dark and the blue was just right. So I put the blue up there, and if you notice, it has like ridges in it, so it can give you a good grip. All right, and it works. I probably would like a foregrip in hindsight, because then I could really push it into my shoulder on that recoil, but this works just as good. I mean, I took this out for the first time last week just to make this video, to fire a few shots for you. I have not shot this rifle since October, November, because I normally don't shoot a rifle. I haven't taken any classes on it yet, although I know the basics and I've done the basics, but I'm talking about like a run and gun class. I haven't done an advanced course on that yet. So I haven't really had the option of using the sling, and we'll go over that a little later. But I've put, I don't know, 200, 250 rounds through this, and it's been flawless. It works perfectly. It's sighted in. I have no problems with it. But that just goes to show you that I don't really shoot my rifle much, which I probably should start shooting it more, but it just sits in the safe. All right, so anyway, this is a Magpul magazine, Magpul trigger guard. I don't know if you guys can see this. Magpul trigger guard. It's aluminum. Magpul MOE K2 plus grip. It's like a rubber grip, so I really like that. The trigger is from ALG. It's a combat trigger, about 5-pound pull. Is the same sister company as Giselle. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I know they're a sister company. I think his wife runs the company now, and so it's actually a really nice trigger. And it came with the hammer, it came with pins, came with all that, and that was installed. Also, let me show you something here. I have an ambi safety selector, and I forgot where I bought this from. It was off of Optics Planet, and because I'm lefty, it works for me. Also, if you can see, there's K&S pins here. These are anti-walk pins. I like it. Is it necessary? Probably not. I barely shoot it, but I like it. I have an ambi charging handle here from Radiant Raptor. I love it. It makes it easy for me to, you know, after I'm finished, blah, 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 blah. You know, if I need to put a magazine in, charge it again, it sticks out. I don't know if you can see that. It sticks out so I can just grab onto it. The stock is from Strike Industries. It's adjustable, okay? I also had the Cerakote work done to that as well. It came in black, but after it was Cerakoted, you can now see the distress look, okay? And this is it's a Viper stock, okay? And it has the rubber padding that I added to it. It didn't come with this, I had to purchase it. This optic is a Romeo 5X, okay? I did a review on that. The first one I got from Optics Planet, it had a malfunction. It didn't work right. It was an electrical malfunction, and so it kept going out. But anyway, they replaced it, gave me a new one, and it's been perfect ever since. What else? I have the Magpul swivel QD mounts. Okay, I use Magpul rails. What else on here? Oh, the sling is a Frank Proctor Way of the Gun sling. And again, I haven't been able to really use this all that much because I haven't taken any classes. But from what I've used so far, it's adjustable. There's nothing really hanging off, so it works really well for me so far. The light on here is an Enforce, what do you call it? An Enforce Generation 2 weapons mounted light on here. And the setup looks kind of funny, but that's probably because I'm left-handed. So it probably looks funny to you, but that's my setup right there. Okay, and it works really well. What else? I have Magpul backup iron sights on here as well. And the Cerakote. I'll give you another closer look at the Cerakote. All right. So this is the Cerakote work. And it's not battle worn, it's more distressed, if you can see that. And I like that look. Okay, there is a difference between battle worn and distress look. So this is more of a distress look. Okay, but that's up close and personal. And again, I like it. It's comfortable for me. I don't know if I'm missing anything else on it, but you know, if I was obviously going to battle, I have to pop this sucker out, you know, and maybe my 19. You guys haven't seen this in a while, huh? It's unloaded. You haven't seen this in a while. I haven't shot this in a while. I just actually cleaned it for the last time I shot it. But either I have to bring that out, put it on my hip, or my M&P 2.0 compact. As a matter of fact, let me see. Let me see. Okay. You guys can see that. Let me see. Ooh, just a natural point of aim. It's up to the side. It's just, I'm thinking about putting the Apex trigger in this. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to like have to pay a gunsmith to remove the sights and do all that, and I'm certainly not going to do it. But it just, I think this gun will be absolutely perfect with an Apex trigger. Something to think about. But this is a beauty too. So whoop. I gotta tighten that light on. There we go. It's a little loosey-goosey. But this is a beauty too. Do you guys use red dots on your pistols? I find it easy to transition to. People said that you would struggle with it if you're used to shooting iron sights and then you come to shoot an optic. But I found that it works perfectly for me. It's not a big learning curve at all. So, remember I told you guys that I put my finger here to give me a better grip? All right, anyway, enough of that. I know you guys are probably like, listen, focus on the rifle. But anyway, this is it. This is my baby. This is what it is. I love it. I enjoy it. I have so much fun with it when I actually shoot it. So maybe since I've done this video, maybe I'm gonna start shooting a little bit more since I haven't in a long time. And maybe take a class where I can actually use this sling and, you know, put my rifle down, pick up my side piece, and go to work. All right. So I hope that was helpful. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I'm sorry again. This is my first time reviewing it. I don't really have a review on the rifle itself, just what I've done for my setup that's comfortable for me, and I hope that was helpful for you as well. All right, let me know your thoughts below, okay? And I hope that you guys are doing well. Thank you for watching my video. Watch your six and go be great. Go. Bye. Peace.